Hi, John Higgins here with another tip on how to build your brand, grow your business, and generate leads. I want to talk to you about property showing feedback. We have a system that not only will showcase your property, but also allow you to get feedback. If you use this app in conjunction with our open house application, you can get quality feedback from all the people that come by your home, giving you an opportunity not only to market to that potential buyer, but also update your seller constantly on the feedback from the people that come through your home. Take a look at the video. Give us a call if you have any questions. Enjoy.
Marketing.com. Today we're talking about property showing feedback system. You know, as realtors, one of our biggest challenges with our listings, at least, is not only trying to market them, but trying to keep our sellers, in the know, have them actually understand what comments are being made, get opinions of both sellers and other agents as they show their home. I remember when I used to have a lot of listing sellers would constantly call me, and that was one of my biggest troubles with the listings, was keeping them up to date, the communication part. Because the more we communicate with our sellers, the more they appreciate all that we're doing for them. So today we're talking about our showing feedback system, and this is a great appreciation strategy for your sellers. Our showing feedback does a lot of things. It lets the sellers know basically the opinions of agents or buyers, whether in showings or open houses. So some of the things it does, it links to the property websites. Because let's face it, after you've done a showing, you don't always remember all the details. So our showing feedback system is great because it actually gives all the consumers or agents the details so they can remember, oh yeah, that property. It also might help them want to purchase the property if you've taken the time to make your property website gorgeous and all that. We do send multiple times, plus we have a function where you can resend as well to really try and ensure that we get that feedback. Because I remember sometimes they'd have to contact people 10 times to get them to respond. We do have it set up for dual purpose, both for showings or open houses, so anyone that sees the home can give us an opinion. We link to our open house registration app, which is huge, and we automatically send for that. And then lastly, we have blast out changes and all that. So basically, if you have a price change, if you have any changes on the home, you can actually send to everyone that's seen it. So let's talk about a couple of things. Property websites. Number one, linking to this is important because, you really want to make sure that everybody out there is constantly, it's the rule in marketing is let them see you as much as possible. Well, your home is the product, and we really want to showcase that product. So we link to it automatically in our system. It's a super powerful way to not only try and resell the home, but to get them to remember and go, oh yeah, I didn't realize it had that function, or I didn't realize it had that feature. So just as a reminder, make sure you're making your property websites have, documents and historical data, if you have floor plans or if you have, past appraisals or inspection disclosures or anything and everything, gorgeous panoramas or pictures, or if you're ordering photographers through the system so you have all that amazing data, then the property sites will really help people understand your listing better. Once they get the feedback questionnaire, as you can see here, it links to that listing automatically. So we link to your property listing automatically. We remind them. You can edit the text. You can actually edit the different feedback questionnaire, so that way it's more appropriate for whatever you want to put in. So that's really powerful. And then this comes in an email format, and then they can fill out the form and then submit feedback. We do send multiple times until they get a response, because that's important. You may also log in after and press send to keep kind of working with that. It's real important to keep trying to get that response because, it helps us. If your properties are priced too high and you're having trouble convincing your sellers, it's an objective way to give us data to be able to give to our sellers. So super powerful stuff. Lastly, we also combine all these answers into a graph. So you can go sit with your sellers and say, we were curious if we were overpriced. Everybody that's shown the property thinks we're overpriced. Or everybody that's shown the property thinks the yard needs work. Or thinks the carpet's dated, or thinks the property doesn't show well because you leave the dishes in the sink and leave it a mess. Whatever it is, it's a great way for us as agents to not look bad to our sellers, but to give them the information they want from an objective party. We could even say, God, boy, I can't believe they were so mean, but here's what they said, kind of thing. The dual purpose for showings or open houses is real important because, let's face it, when we have consumers in the open houses, they're also vetting us to maybe list their home. So if you want more listings, use our registration app in your open houses. You can use it on your iPad, your laptop, your phone. When people register, we send them a text and a mobile version of the property site, but we also send them this wonderful showing feedback questionnaire. And when you tell potential sellers in the open house, oh, by the way, I sent you a feedback questionnaire, the sellers are real curious of your opinions of the home, they're going to go away emotionally and they're going to think, wow, I want that agent. That's incredible. And then lastly, you can actually blast prospects that have seen the home. If you have a price change, maybe you have an open house coming up, maybe you have something else that you've done to the property, or maybe you've got a broker open, or there's something that you want to tell the public about. Anyone that's shown the listing, you can send whatever message you like. So if you're really wanting to wow your sellers to get your listing sold and to have your marketing matter, the best way to do that is to get objective opinions from everyone that shows it. And with our showing feedback system, it's basically the answer to integrating those other agent opinions, those buyer information, and integrating it into your entire marketing platform, and most importantly, making our sellers love us as agents.
I hope you enjoyed today's video, and thanks for staying to the end. Remember, you can contact the loan officer that set you up in agent marketing for all these tools. Happy prospecting.